Okay, let's do it. I don't know what I'm waiting on. Waiting on my self-respect to come back. I'm kidding. I have plenty of respect for myself. Yeah. Hello, all. Welcome to the Dark Room. I am Paul Hinton, the dude in the dark room. And it is Wednesday, September 28th, which makes it a wedding Wednesday here in the dark room. So we're going to be doing another episode of How to Marry a Photographer in Stardew Valley. It's our speed run type series, one of our speed run type series. I guess Spelunky is also our other speed run type stream that we do. And I know we haven't done any Spelunky runs for a while, but we'll get back to that. But if you're unfamiliar with this series, what we're doing is trying to marry the resident photographer of Pelican Town, Haley, as quickly as we possibly can, trying to best our first two sessions or seasons of How to Marry a Photographer on this subsequent third season. When you see the S Stardew date 3.7, which we are on now, that dictates that we're on our third round of making this happen. If you want to see the previous two full playthroughs, full speed runs, they are up on YouTube for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. So if you missed or want to see how the first two seasons went down, check out YouTube. It's where you're going to be able to find pretty much all the streams that we do here, as well as nice little short clippy clips of stuff from each stream, or at least stuff from the streams that I'm still clipping. Stardew Valley, we haven't really clipped all that much from. I have some ideas for stuff. They're just much more involved than the clipping of photos that we take in Fallout or Zelda. A little bit more complicated, so I've just been dragging my feet on that. Also been dragging my feet on the photography in Stardew Valley video, which would be another thing we're working on every time we're streaming on any of these games, building upon what I want to say about photography in this game, what kind of photography elements have been incorporated, how they've utilized photography, to what effect, if there's quests involved, doing stuff, can you shoot photos in the game? Is there a good photo mode in the game? In this case, a lot of those answers would be no. And in this case, pretty much the entirety of the photography related stuff in this game is revolving around Haley, again, the resident photographer of Pelican Town. There's some little photo not side quest. Well, there's like almost maybe a couple photo related side quests. I don't want to say that yet. I need to do a little bit more research. But there's at least photo related cutscenes with Haley where we take photos with her, things like that. We go into her dark room. Very interesting to me, as this is a dark room. She's built her own dark room from scratch because we found a little book dedicated to designing your own dark room. Much like I have here, a homemade closet-based dark room that is no longer really in use as a real... Well, I edit photos in Photoshop and stuff in here, so it's what would, I guess, be colloquially known as a light room rather than dark room now. But it's still really cool that she's got her own wet dark room. She has a much nicer one than I do, tell you what. Looks like she's got running water in there. When I was printing in here, it was a kind of an annoying process because I'd have to rinse in the tub if it's anything larger than 8x10. Actually, I might have had an 11x14 print washer, which I maybe still have. But the only print washer that I had was like for, I think, 8x10s. So I couldn't really finish much of the printing in here. And if I preferred at least 11x16 prints. And so 11x16 prints would have to be rinsed in the tub, changing out the water, self-agitating, which was agitating to me. But she's got running water, which is kind of essential for a real dark room. So, that's just how it is. Either way, that's the photo-related stuff, and that's exactly what we described in our photography in Stardew Valley video once we have that up. But when that is ready, that will be on YouTube, so keep an eye on that. If this kind of cool photo-based, somewhat photo-related content is exciting to you, YouTube's a good place to keep your eye on, especially if you're not able to watch all the streams live or whatever. We have the VOD stuff on there, as well as... again, those produced videos that we will have up eventually. What else have we got? If you want to also see short clips, TikTok is also a pretty good place to go. because all the same short clips that are going on YouTube are also going on TikTok. Depends on how you like to digest your short form content. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly the same. It's actually very interesting to see what videos do well on one platform versus the other, and if there is any kind of actual difference there, or if it's just catching that wave that you catch every once in a while and you get more views than others. It's kind of hard to tell. But I'm always interested to know if people prefer one short form based social media versus the others, if there's reasons why one is better or the other. I have no idea. It all looks the same to me, so I just do both and then hope for the best. But anyway, those are kind of the two biggest, outside of the stream, Twitch stream here, those are really the two biggest social medias that we're posting on. But we also have a pretty awesome Discord community, so you can stay in touch there if you desire. Did that not work? Did that not work? To Discord? Yeah, we got a boy. I'm too quick. Sometimes I'm too quick for Streamlabs, I guess. But Discord is where you'll be able to stay in touch while we're off the stream, if you prefer. Also, we have some places on there for you to post your own photo-related content, if you will. Photography, as we like to call it. Here in the dark room when you do in-game photography-based stuff. And you can share your work there. If you have any cool photos you'd like to share, I'd love to see them. And obviously, I highly encourage, while we are playing, to follow along in a game of your choice. Well, I guess you can't really follow along in a game. You can follow along while you're playing a game of your choice. But you can play, if you play Stardew, what I mean to say, when you play Stardew and we're streaming, you're getting those bonus points for playing the same game. And if you happen to want to try to marry Haley as fast as possible, do it. And then let me know what your record was. There's a lot of randomized elements to how fast we can get this done. I know we have not done it the best way possible. We can, maybe at the beginning of next stream, we'll like theorize what could possibly be the fastest time, which would mean getting a loved gift in. Every single gift that you can give would have to be a loved gift. You'd have to get at least like one or two of the little random quests on the bulletin board for her to request things for you to do. You'd have to be talking to her every day. Definitely have to get a loved gift for her birthday. Definitely have to do the flower dance, I'd think. But anyway, we can theorize on that later. We don't have to do that now. But there is definitely a like finite that if you did everything perfect, there's definitely going to be a day that could be the best possible date to get married. Maybe we'll calculate that one day, because I haven't even thought about that really. Other than that, I kind of think we're ready to just do this. Let's jump right in. I hope everyone's having a good night. I hope you had a great weekend. I know I wasn't up Monday or Tuesday, which is the general case of things here. We're usually on Thursdays and Fridays. Wednesdays are like a maybe. What's up, ignorant? Finally started Stardew, and I'm 5 hearts with Alec. Whoa! Okay. Whoa. You're already a pro at the game. You just jump right in. Yeah, I'm watching the stream. Hey, good for you. That's awesome. Hope you're enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Is it fun? Was it worth the price of admission? Was I right to refer you to the game? I hope so. And then I hope Concerned Ape is listening. Hey, I get people to buy your games, so it's like I'm worth money and stuff. But anyway, it's good to hear you're playing it. I hope you're having fun. And I hope I don't give too much away. Like I said, this is going to be a spoiler-filled situation, so I apologize if I ruin anything for you. But at the same time, you also learn a thing or two. And then, like I always said, the first farm that you're gonna create, that's gonna be like, you're not even gonna. I would hope that you don't even play that farm. Just like jump to another farm. You finish the first 2 years of your first farm, then you jump into a new farm, and you know exactly what's up. You can play through, perfect everything. I love it, except no one danced me the flower dance. Oh yeah, so you have to. There's like a limit. One thing that we talk about, because the flower dance is kind of a big part of what we're trying to work our way up to at the beginning of the How to Marry a Photographer series. We're trying to get Haley to, I believe it's 4 hearts you need to have before someone will accept your invitation to dance. And that's kind of like a milestone for the How to Marry a Photographer stream, is getting to 4 hearts before the flower dance, which is not very difficult if you know what you're doing. But at the same time, if you don't know that, it can be frustrating because you're like, I gave this person so many gifts. They love me. What the hell's going on? Anyway, glad you're liking it. Sit back, relax. Your ignorance earning double points. We got to find a way to add. When I say the point thing, I am actually kind of joking about that. It's an internal point system that we each contain that you can, add up yourself. But there are also the redemption points, which is not. I hope no one took to mean that that's what you get double of. I'm realizing that might have sounded kind of suspicious. But anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy. Let's play some Stardew. Let's have some fun. Leave your worries at the door. If you haven't been having the best week, take a deep breath right now. Forget all your troubles for a couple hours, right? Just forget them all, man. They're outside now. We're in the dark room. They're going to be there when you get back. Let's relax and have some fun right now. Do something photo-ish related, somewhat photo-ish related, quasi. Oh, wait, whoa, Paul Mosey. Wait, jump out for one more second, because I do have a song of the day. We don't always have a song of the day, but today we got one because I just watched Back to the Future. And our song of the day is Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News from the hit movie Back to the Future. I just watched that this weekend with my girlfriend. We are going to be doing McFly and... I can't think of his girlfriend's name. I just watched the damn movie. Whatever, doing McFly and his girlfriend costume for Halloween. It should be pretty fun. Very simple costume. All I have to do is I'm buying a pair of Nikes is the only purchase. And I wanted a nice pair of white shoes anyway. And he wears these pretty sweet Nikes with the red swoop, white shoe, white low top with the red swoop. I believe his are technically out of stock or out of production, but it's like there's a similar shoe out there. I don't know. I didn't look into it too much. I just know that I can get the shoe. But anyway, that's the song of the night that makes so much sense because we're doing How to Marry a Photographer, and it's the power of love. In this case, actually, the lyrics he uses doesn't make any sense because he says you don't need money, you don't need fame, and you don't need a credit card. Yet I have to buy quite a few things to get these people to love us. Spend quite a pretty penny. You got to upgrade your house. You got to buy stuff. So Huey is a liar sometimes, and in this case, he's at the very least grossly over exaggerating what is necessary for love. So keep that in mind. But subject to each person's individual experience, of course. Anyway, here's our 3 files. We did our Ansel Adams farm first. We did our Galen Rowell farm second. We did our Annie Leibovitz for this playthrough. We got 14 or 15 days to get this done in 2 hours. If we want to best our time from Galen Rowell's Mountain Light Farm, we got to do it at least on the 17th. We have to be married, and it has to be less than 14 hours 42 minutes playtime. And if you had been following along, you would know that the first 2 files that we did were heavy foraging farms. We focused on foraging quite a bit, and we're doing things a little bit different this time. So I don't know how much better or worse the time is going to be. And a lot of that has to do with the random loved gifts we can find available for sale at our vendors, our standard vendors that we're looking in every day. So anyway, we're getting close. I'm going to load in, and then I'm just going to go turn my AC on because it is really warm. Okay, it's Tuesday. We have been upgrading our gear a lot more than those last playthroughs because being a mining heavy strategy that we're using, we've been able to upgrade a lot more crap, and I feel like we're making a lot more money than we have. Spirits are in good humor today. That's good. And then it's going to take me a minute. Emily's not getting that tuna. Sorry, Emily. Yeah, right. Okay, hang on. Before we get really into it, give me 1 second. Listen to the amazing summer music. I love this song in the summer. That's the power of HVAC. Okay, ready to do this. I think. Sip of water. Cheers. And let's do it. Okay. So again, we are at. Let's get ourselves updated. Ooh, we got 1 heart on the wizard. That's right. I think we did a couple quests for him, and now he's stoked. No quests for Haley. This. Oh wait. We got 1 request from Haley. It's like a hair tickling my nose here. Long hair. If you don't have long hair, y'all don't know what it's like to have hair tickle your face in inopportune moments. Okay, it's a struggle. It's a challenge. It's a commitment. Takes determination, takes moxie. It takes being a Mosi. And I can do it. So can you if you put your back into it. Haley asked us for a parsnip on like the 3rd day of spring or something like that, which was like literally impossible to obtain unless I think maybe had I put speed grow on my first batch of parsnips, maybe I could have gotten it. Maybe. But that is, again, a big randomized factor into getting her hearts up as quickly as possible, is getting a couple of requests on that bulletin board that we can actually accomplish. But we have not, I don't think maybe on one of the playthroughs, I forget if any of the playthroughs we had any requests from her that we actually got to accomplish. But anyway, that's one factor we haven't had pop up that could add to our best time. Obviously, we've given her a lot of pink cake, or we've given her some pink cake and some coconuts. I think we got like 2 pink cakes once, which was a big get from Gus, and then we got coconuts from the traveling cart. And then daffodils are pretty much our main gettable gift for her, because those are forageable items in the first season of the game, which again, that's why we went foraging heavy. I was under the impression that we were only going to be able to find daffodils because it is a very, very, very well, actually, I don't know how slim of a chance it is. Well, looking at how hard it is for us to get these items from the 2 vendors that sell them, it is a pretty slim chance of getting these to pop up. But I mean, it's the same probability, I think, of pretty much any food item or random item in either of those 2 vendors. And what would be pretty much the best case scenario would be popping into Gus one day and him having like a stack of pink cake for sale, like a 10 stack, which I don't know if there's a limit to certain type of food item, but I've seen giant stacks, at least close to 10 of one particular food item at Gus, and he at the Star Drop Saloon. And if we got a stack kind of earlier in the playthrough, assuming we would have the money to buy it all, which is one reason I don't like spending all the gold. You really want a good, at least a few thousand gold on you at all times in the event that you can buy a lot of those love gifts. But we haven't had a full stack. We've never had like a giant stack. That 2 pink cake that I think we had from him was the best possibility, or the best that we've had so far. We got our little plot of land here going. You can probably see me pause a lot. That is just literally because I don't want to waste anytime. And I know I did buy that sprinkler. That was actually kind of a big... It's kind of a big deal last time. I'm also going to cut these down because I see a lot of seeds dropped right here. Is this a good idea? Am I wasting time? There's really no wasting... At this point, we are very, very close to getting this done, by the way. We are pretty dang close. Like I said, we should have this wrapped up. If we want to best our time, we must have it wrapped up in the next 2 weeks of gameplay and like 2 hours of real-time play. Which if we were really hustling and we like didn't, we were like just nonstop doing stuff. This is gonna be clay, huh? I remember checking that. Whoa, shit! Clay and a warp totem. I don't remember that warp totem popping out of that little deposit. Whoops! I didn't even get water. I went all the way down there to get water and I didn't get it. Whatever, we don't need it. That warp totem didn't pop up last time. That's kind of cool. So I could have sworn those are like always the exact same thing. Could be wrong. Okay, we're keeping the stack of stone on us. Bug steak is our main source of energy and health replenishment right now. Although we could start to make roots platter too. I should start doing that. Start just busting those out. Pink cake, or these chocolate cakes are good for replenishment too. That's why I'm saving those. Cauliflower we have for the luau if we get there and we want to impress everybody. This is going to come with us to the mine. Was there anything else? It's a Tuesday, so all we have to do, the only thing on our checklist outside of just hitting the mine and making as much money as possible is 1, going and talking to Haley, 2, checking Gus's stock, and 3, checking them trash cans. And that's about it, though. Other than that, we can just hit the mine. Also, I think I did I do like a mass sell event last time? I think I did. I was like, why do we want any of this stuff? And we sold everything. It's a good idea, because, yeah, you don't need, like, any of this stuff. I'm not going to need anything. The only thing I needed was the wood to upgrade the house, the wood to build the bridge across to the tide pool where we can buy the pendant. Some wood for those boxes that we built. Pretty much everything else is like we're not going to use any of those crafting items. It's just how that is. Let's just put this totem. I'm not going to use this totem now, but maybe we can warp up to the mountains at a good time. Why was I saving gold bars? Did we need gold bars for anything? No.
Johnny boy!
I don't think so. So, Johnny boy! My big brother! What's up, boy? You're just in time to see me sell 4 gold bars. A bar of pure gold. I'm trying to remember if I was trying to keep these or not. I don't think so. Whoops. What are you doing, Mosi? The iron I was saving so that at least we had 5 to upgrade our pickaxe if we wanted to do that. But I don't even think we'll get that far. I don't think we'll even get that far. Okay, stuff around the farm is done. Let's go. Well, actually, I wanted to make these roots platter. Roots platters are great. Start stocking this fridge with all the ingredients for that. Roots platter, which I would take probably 1 of those before we go in the mine. So actually, I'll leave that outside in the outside of my standard gear. Leave those outside the mine, and then when we show up at the mine, like take 1 right before we go in, so we have that damage buff that it provides, because that is a very useful. Probably would have been even more useful closer to the beginning of the game, when it would have benefited us the most, or it would have been the most beneficial. But that's okay. Let's hit up our little train, little mine cart. I bet this thing's fun to ride on. I want to ride it. We'll go to town. Let's do this. It's actually, because we can't check Gus's stock until 12:30. So I think, again, in our workflow, we have kind of developed this little workflow. But it's good to, like, hit the mine, for a couple minutes. We're all the way down. And now we're sticking to these really dangerous spots in the mine here. As I just take damage for no reason. Would love a better weapon. I would very much enjoy a mallet. I'm a big mallet user. Personally. I knew that was going to be a crab, dude. Ooh, also, maybe stop taking so much damage, Paul. And I'm going to take that roots platter in a second. I know we were like bragging about roots platter and then you don't even take it. What the fuck? Now see, if we upgrade our pickaxe, I'll get through these levels way faster. Or faster, way faster. Might not make sense. We can get to that one now. But then we stop mining for like a 2-day period. Although it's really only one complete day at the mines that we would miss, because we could stay here until close to 4, go drop our thing off. Ooh, a diamond node. Okay, let's do, before I really muck this up and die. This is a very lootable floor right here. And then we'll do this floor and then we can bounce back out. Go check all our stuff in the city. Check our trash cans and Gus and talk to our girl. But I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here. And we had decided, I think we decided that farming for that bug meat is kind of useless. And that it's a much better option to just mine, make money in the mines, and then buy... I think we said salad was our best bet because it provides the biggest energy and health replenishment. Oh, I see one thing of gold, but let's not even spend the time walking all the way down there. Let's just go straight down here. Unless there's a shitload of things to loot here, I'll grab this gold, and I'll grab that fire quartz, and then let's bounce. Let's... Do we need to bring any of that with us? No. Do I want to leave any of this here? No. Bring all that with us. We'll go to town. Check those trash cans. It's summer. Is Haley going to be at the beach? I think Haley goes to the beach today, so maybe we'll also, like, just kind of make our way down there first. Is she there? Let's actually check her schedule. Cheat sheet time. Haley on a Tuesday afternoon. On a Tuesday afternoon here. Haley hates prismatic shards. Imagine the sad sap that was like, everyone loves prismatic shards. I finally got one. I really want to give Haley one of these. And then she hates it. And then you're like, that's so rare. What? Yeah, you get 150 friendship points if you do one of those quests on the board. So it's like, would love a couple of those to pop up. Okay, on a Tuesday, she's gonna be... Yeah, she'll be at the beach. She's at the beach. Okay. Before we waste time... What's up, Alex? If my hair wasn't so popular with the ladies, I swear I'd shave it all off in a second. I know he's talking about Haley. Don't touch her, dude. Oh, shit. Okay, heart event. This is good. This will boost our relationship a little bit after completing this guy. What's up, Haley? Oh, she's like, oh, you're here. Leibovitz! She exclaimed. Come here quick! She exclaimed. My bracelet is gone! She exclaimed. I know I had it on when I got here, but now it's gone and I can't find it anywhere. Oh boy. First time I did this, I told her I was gonna buy her a new one. I'll never find another one like it. Relax, I'll just buy you a new one. I thought she'd be stoked on that because she's so materialistic. But But no, dude, she actually has some soul in there, dude. She's a photographer and all. She steals people's souls. I'm really sorry. Sigh in stars for some reason. Maybe I'll wash up on the on another shore. I can't bear to think of it at the bottom of the ocean. Better be made out of like some really flat, freaking pure gold. Sorry, great grandma, I lost your precious bracelet. Please forgive me. Could she have dropped it nearby? Yeah, I think she did. It's right here. Looks exactly like the power bracelet from Zelda. Sup? I'm your hero. I'm the hero. Always curious why it has to fade like that. Do that little crossfade. I guess for emotional impact. You found it! She exclaimed. Oh, dude, is she grabbing my chest? She's either poking my belly or she could be grabbing my upper abdominal muscles, too. Thank you so much, Leibovitz. You're a lifesaver. Yeah, no prob. I won't forget what you did for me here. No, you won't. You better not. Okay, that might have pushed her. No. We're also waiting to get to 8 hearts so we can go buy a bouquet from my boy. Okay, we're going to talk to her really quick. I really owe you one, Leibovitz. Well, you can let me in your dark room and make out with me one day. Oh, shit. Okay, that pushed her up, dude. Just talking to her right there pushed her up to 8 hearts. So now, while we're here in town, this is perfect. I know she's going to go head to Alex's ice cream stand at 2:30. But now we can go, oh, sweet, some bread. Okay, so the bread was in there, so that means that he's selling bread as the item. Oh, no, okay. So that is not always the case. I guess, okay, maybe whatever pops out from his thing. We talked about this last time. Because I am pretty sure if you get one of the high-end food items, bread is not really a high-end food item. But if you get one of those high-end food items like trout soup, out of his trash can, that is indicative of what he's going to have for sale as his little randomized item for the day. And so we got bread out of there, but he still has bread in his stock. So maybe it can be any one of these items he has plus the food of the day. Although I swear I've never seen coffee or beer drop out of the trash can, so it must be no beverages rule. But I feel like I've gotten pizza and spaghetti and bread out of there multiple times. So I would assume he can drop any of those items he always has. Those are always in his stock. And that is also actually what makes it easy to marry Shane first, because Shane loves beer and pizza. Does he love pizza too? Yeah. And so you can just buy those love gifts like right off the bat. Very easy. Plus his birthday's in the first month, so that should pretty much set it up to be the quickest. And I would love to we'll do like a Shane playthrough one day, just to see how much easier that is. At least that will give us a very, very good baseline standard for how quickly we could get this done with Haley if we have a love gift for every single gift we give. Anyway, cool, we got that bread, but bummer, he only had trout soup. Gus, you son of a bitch. Okay, nothing on the bulletin board. Sup, Abby? The air is so thick with honey and nectar all summer, I almost feel dizzy. Don't complain about... You complaining about the weather smelling like honey and nectar? She didn't say she has allergies. I do all my grocery shopping here. Good for you, Lou. Welcome to Pierre's. Don't forget to check out my daily wallpaper and floor selection. Okay, I'm not here for any of that, dude. Don't push shit on me. I'm here for one thing and one thing only, and that is a bouquet. 200, so those only pop up in his selection. Thank you, Johnny Boy. So really, I am yes, I am very much locking. Not only is Haley gonna be the bee's knees to me, she is now going to be my steady girlfriend. We're gonna be going steady as soon as I hand her this bouquet. I'm very proud of that. Nothing else we want here. We don't want to buy. We don't need anything. We've made the requisite sunflower seed purchases to boost her hearts the rest of the way. So we're good to go. There's all the other people doing their aerobics class in there. Okay, trash cans have pretty much all been checked, but I am going to go drop a bouquet onto Haley. Open up that last few hearts. No, you can't go anywhere yet. I'll accept this. Thank you. You're welcome. She's blushing, of course. Do we want to check those tide pools down here right now? No. What we really want is to get Haley to full hearts ASAP, because as soon as it rains, I want to buy that damn amulet. Also, what are we saving money? Okay, Sam can watch me dig through the trash. I don't care, Sam. It's good to see you again. Why are you digging it in the trash? Okay, did I just give myself hiccups? That happens. Oh shit. Okay, a photo shoot scene. Sweet, dude. We're just checking these all off our list, man. Oh, Leibowitz. Yeah, that's me. That 'tis I. The lighting is so nice right now. I had to come out and take some nature shots. Okay, that's sexy. Look at these cows. I've been trying to connect with the outdoors a little more. Well, that's very good, you know? I want to know what it's like being a farmer. It's the way of life I've never really thought about. Ooh, wait until now. Ooh. Heh. These cows are so cute. She's got an idea, signified by the exclamation point above her head. Hey, I have an idea, she exclaims. Oh, she's up a little tripod. She's got a different camera here. This is the kind of stuff we got to take notes about. But they come out looking like Polaroids, which doesn't really mean anything, I guess. But I think they have a Polaroid sound in there too. Let's take some pictures of these cows. You can show me how to approach one. I'll just set it to shoot on a timer. Do it. And then we do our photo shoot. This is really cute. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like any Polaroid. I thought I remember hearing like the Polaroid noise, like the Polaroid spitting out a picture noise, but I guess not. They're clearly printed as if they are standard 600 Polaroid film, so... Kiss her! Yeah, I have no choice here. I mean, look at her. I'm not gonna... I don't want to kiss that, dude. She's... She said... Giggle. In stars. That was fun, Leibovitz, she exclaimed. And these photos are hilarious. Again, exclaiming. I'm gonna go home and take a shower now. Oh, I hope that's mud. I hope she's covered in mud. Unclear. Unclear. But that's okay. Did that boost our hearts? I think just watching those events sometimes... Actually, I think it can't be an event. It's never the events that don't have selection for the player character to make. I believe. Is our hill doing anything over here? I guess we're down here. Let's just check this really quick while we're... Oh, wow. 1 copper node. Oh, wow. Game's over now. I win. Got some copper ore.
You're doing well.
No, it's not like horse. Like you. You. Also, let's chop this tree. Well, do I want to waste the time? I guess. Again, at this point, there's not really... We just need love gifts, and we have plenty of opportunity for that, so I'm not, like, I don't know what else... I don't feel rushed to get to anything anymore because of how good we are in terms of, like, we're set up. We're pretty much literally kind of set up to be married. Once we get to that 10 heart mark, then we can buy the We can buy the mermaid pendant and ask her to marry us, and then that's it. That's all we need, but it's easier said than done. See, and again, it's like, why am I keeping pretty much any of this? Like, okay, let's sell the mixed seeds. Oh, also, let's use this. Why would I not use retaining soil on these two? I already fertilized them? Whatever. Whatever. Sell. This stuff can stay here. I'm keeping 1 gold bar in case somebody asks for it on the board. That's what that is. That is what I'm talking about. We'll sell all that. Sell the bread. Sell. Sell everything. Why am I keeping these many quartz? I'll keep 2. Copper bar, I guess I was saving that in case I wanted to upgrade something else. Or I guess to make a tapper in case I wanted to make a tapper. Why would I want to make a tapper? Let's sell those. Only reason I would want a tapper is for a rain totem, which we don't have the crafting recipe for, and we're not getting it on this playthrough, guaranteed. Not making our way up there far enough to get it. Selling those. I should have went open. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We should open geodes tomorrow, because there is one more vendor in the sewers that if we get the key to the sewer, we can have one more opportunity to possibly buy a loved gift. John Walter asks, did you sell your gold pressed latinum? Star Trek. Yeah, no. But okay, here's what's funny. In Fallout, they added that was probably a while ago now, but they had added this gold bullion currency that you collect. And you go to the gold pressing machine to like trade in stuff for gold bullion, or trade in gold for bullion, right? Yeah, you just trade in random stuff for bullion. And anyway, the gold press machine always makes me think I'm like pressing gold pressed latinum or something like that. Okay, anyway, selling all this shit. Sell. We want to make that money. And then money-wise, other than which, dude, I think if I hadn't bought, that was maybe a mistake. Let's do this really quick. I want to go check out the well, we can check it out right here. I don't need to go there. We need another 40,000. Nah, I don't know if we're gonna make this or not. I do want to go. Let's go turn in like this 5K bundle. What do you get for that? Maybe not. No, there's no reason to waste time doing that. No. Let's just go to the mines and mine our life away. I believe is our best bet. Again, let's just start on 100 and work our way down. I think that is a good method. Kind of low on energy. Hopefully we'll get some shadow people to drop us a strange bun or something. Although I do want to finish. I do want to finish using up our bug meat steak, and then as soon as we're done with those, I will make maybe like a $2,000 purchase of some salad, because that'd be 10. I'd get 10 for 22K. And I think that would be ideal, rather than going and farming bug meat. Any shadow people? Huh? Any shadow people around? Gold. Damn, dude. When these are empty, nothing here. It's like a waste of time going and looting this spot. Alright, we're getting geodes sometimes when we crack these. That's not bad. Yeah, my energy's super low though. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, why don't you waste some of it by smacking into nothing? Good call. Not. Okay. Oof. Aquamarine node. Now here we go. This is a good. This floor. I feel like this floor is great, dude. 103. Because this is the same. This is the same spot last time that had a very large amount of loot across it. Here will be a crab. Yep. If you see a rock on top of the sand in there, you know it's gonna be a crab. Or it will typically be a crab. And I'm gonna save that bomb we just got for any kind of larger collection of gold deposits. I'm gonna go kill this guy. If you kill everything on the floor of the mine that you're on, you should get a higher percentage chance to find a staircase from that point on. So it is very useful to go around killing all those guys first. Jeez, dude, my energy's gonna run out real fast. There we go. This floor actually seemed like it was fairly saturated as well with good stuff. 104. Somewhat saturated. I don't know, maybe we should be doing 110. I don't know if we should be doing 110 down to 120 or 120 or 100 down to 110 and beyond. No! Ah! Give me strange buns. Oh god, dude. Bad attack. I like it. Oof. Oh no. To the corner. Ooh, drop more bombs though. Anytime I see one of those crabs, I hate fighting those guys. They're a very frustrating enemy to fight. Schnitzel, dude. Oh, there's so many. I don't like my health level. I don't like any of it. If I was near a staircase, I probably would just kept going on instead of battling these guys, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's go kill this squid kid. You ever seen a squid kid dropping squid ink? Yeah. And I do want to go get all these gold nodes laying around, so we're here for... I don't think it's worth going all the way up to that zone up there, even though there's those two shadow monsters. Ah, screw it. Ooh, Steel Falchion, dude! Oh, Schnitzel, level 8 sword? Ho ho! Yeah, buddy. 28 to 40, so it's put these side by side so we can stop. Stop. Okay, okay. 28 to 46. I do like the added defense from the broadsword, but plus 4 damage. I mean, plus 4 speed on top of the slightly better damage range. Even though it can go 1 damage lower, and then that crit power. I don't mind. The weight is like whatever. It's like knockback, right? Definitely keeping that thing, dude. That'll be our new weapon. The tempered broadsword's great. I do take quite a bit of damage around here. In these parts. Oh my god, look how much faster the attack speed is. Holy shit. Worth every second. Yeah, I just don't have the knockback, but that's fine. Knockback is very useful. It's kind of more of a defensive thing. Again, this weapon is tempered broadsword. That is a really good. That was a really good find. I am definitely upgrading weaponry much faster on this playthrough than usual. Than my standard playthroughs. I feel like Although I also am very, very mining heavy right now, so that just means we have more opportunity to find those upgrades than usual. Okay, stairs, done. Gold, done. I don't like my health, but we're so close to the end of the day. Famous last words. Just eat the bug meat, Paul. Just eat the bug meat, dude. Those guys hit so hard, but look at that. They drop full on bars sometimes. And then we'll leave the mines at like 1 a.m. or whatever. Standard operating procedure. Come on, dude. Get you around the corner, dude. Drop a bar for me, dude. Gold bar. Copper bar, man. So gnarly how they drop full bars. Copper. Okay, get down one more. Oh, so much. Wait. This is a great opportunity. That's a bomb opportunity if I've ever seen one. Hitting 3 nodes in one. We gotta go. We kinda gotta go, Paul. Don't kill this crab. Okay, bounce. Oh, crack this thing open. Oh no, Paul, come on, buddy. Always pushing it, aren't you, dude? Always want to push it. This weapon we can keep here because we will end up selling back, or actually I'll probably just end up keeping that, but we would go sell it to Adventurers Guild people, and this bomb can stay here too. And then of course we'll sell everything we found, except for maybe the iron bar. No, even that, I think I want to sell that. Cave carrot, we're gonna save, of course, for more of those delicious roots platter. And boom. Making good time. We can maybe start smelting a couple more items. Saving that. Bye. I should turn that into sashimi, which I can't even make anyway. Never mind. Bye. Do I want to say, am I gonna do an iron? Am I upgrading that pickaxe to iron? I kind of just really doubt it. I don't know. Whatever. I'll save it for now. Copper bars we can definitely sell. Okay, let's just go pop some of this gold ore in here. So we have a nice lineup of gold bars for tomorrow. We're waiting our go ahead. And then we'll start another 5 gold bars tomorrow. Now, do I have time to get over to this bin and sell? I think I do. Bye. Save. Let's get to bed, dude. Did I pet the cat today? Okay, let's go over checklist, though. Things we needed to check off our list today. Talking to Haley, done. Checking Gus's stock, done. Trash cans, done. There was no cart. We did not need to check the cart today. We're waiting on a loved gift for Haley before we give her a second gift for the week, hopefully. We're going to wait until Friday or Saturday to do that. We want to get through all the cycles of checking our rotating stock and our vendors. We're good, dude. We checked all the checks. Talked to the cat. Ah, buddy, and we're going to sleep. We actually got to sleep. We didn't pass out. That's incredible. Oh, today's the day the community center opens. Okay, stoked on a leveling up a combat skill. Adding a little bit of health never hurt anybody. Look at all the money we made. Dude, maybe we'll be able to buy the bus repair, dude. That was what this whole thing is about. I don't like the way you're locking. There was an earthquake during the night. Yay. So now if I wanted to, I could go replenish energy up at the community center or the recreation center or whatever. Radish salad, I already know how to make it, asshole. More cave carrots. Good shit. gold bars. Good shit. Seems like you're starting to get close to some people. Ah, Pierre's telling me about the bouquet like I don't know. Pierre. I thought it'd be fun to write you a note. I had so much fun with the cows yesterday. I'm starting to understand why you chose to be a chose the farmer's life, she exclaimed. Hope to see you soon. Haley. Look at that, dude. I wonder if they intentionally spaced out that second sentence instead of the first? Because I would tab over from that first I thought it would be fun sentence. And it's weird that the second line has the tab. Whatever. Haley maybe doesn't know how to write very well. Maybe that's the thing. Leibovitz, this is embarrassing. I lost my purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. You're not getting those shorts back on this playthrough, pal. Not if I can help it. Okay, bunch of good shit here. Make more bars. I'm gonna water our two little what I believe are, I'm pretty sure those are, and let's get the water this time that we didn't do yesterday. Those are ancient fruit plants. Haley is as bad at grammar. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to go for with that. Rather than it being an actual game typo, in-game typo, whatever. I guess I'll save that iron bar for now. Kind of silly. And why was I saving Tomka soup? Oh, that's right. Tomka soup is saved for when we end up plucking these flowers. I'll take that. If I remember, I will take that Tomka soup. But we don't need it right now. We'll wait for those harvestable sunflowers. Okay, 5 gold bars for sale. It's Wednesday. I did want to crack open geodes today. Let's do that. We're gonna go to the mine. What time does the blacksmith open? Blacksmith opens up at 9 a.m. so we can get in there. Okay, but it still behooves us to go mine a little bit first at the beginning part of our day. Because again, we don't need to be in town until we can check Gus. That's like checking Gus's stock is like the I don't know, the time bottleneck or something. It's like we can't do anything in town. So we just try to avoid that back and forth. Like, yeah, I could go to town and check the trash cans right now, but we'd end up wasting some hours waiting for Gus to be open. So why do that? We can just go straight into the mine. And we will just keep all this shit in there for now. Let's grab this bomb. Let's make some use of that. We don't need... because we leveled up last night, we got our energy all the way back, even though we should have woken up with very little energy, but that wasn't the case. Got everything back. Very nice. Very convenient. And now we just need some good rolls on a lot of loot on each floor of the mine. So I am pretty sure this is definitely, mining is definitely the way to go, I think, doing the How to Marry a Photographer stuff. I think I talked about trying to do a fishing farm too, which could be fun. I think maybe we'll try that, like, maybe next time. Not sure if I want to do a complete fishing farm next time or do another mining farm. Since we did 2 foraging in a row, it might be kind of fun to do 2 mining heavy runs in a row, just so that we have all the knowledge fresh in our head about the do's and don'ts, because I know there are some little things that I've learned during this playthrough that I would forget if I just move on to another style. Oh, that attack speed is gnarly. Pretty much in any game, anything attack speed is always such a gnarly affix on anything. At least that is my take. Like in Fallout, fire rate and swing speed on melee stuff. Some of the gnarliest. Whoops. It's like the gnarliest affix, or like one of the gnarliest damage increasing affixes there are. Not waiting around for that bat. Not waiting around. Oh, I see a diamond node. I see some gold over there. Another diamond node up there. Wow. Okay, we'll do this floor and then we'll bounce to Townage. Let's kill this Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shamans! It's what, nothing down there. John Goodman in Big Lebowski. Shadow Shamans! That's what he's shouting that a lot in the movie. I don't know why. I guess he played Stardew in the 90s somehow. Or the 80s. I guess he could have played it in the 80s. Not that this game existed. This is all a joke. Shadow Shamans. This diamond up here and just head back to town. Oof. Loving this weapon, dude. And maybe we can break through down here to a staircase. Or let's just do this to make things really fast. Gotta start remembering to utilize our staircases ASAP. Okay, anything really sweet down here? No, let's bounce. Heading to town. Oh, let's grab our geodes. We're gonna crack those open. Over at my buddy's shop here. Oh, you know who a trash can I keep forgetting to check is the one up by Jojo Mart, but I don't think that one can drop the food. I'm getting the sense that I think the only trash can that's worth checking, or at least that can have a possibility of dropping a food item, one of the loved gifts from Haley list, is Gus. But I think coconuts can come out of other trash cans, so I could be wrong. But I'm not sure if coconuts have to have been picked up in the desert before you get them to drop. I don't know. That is a question. Crack this guy first. Ooh, I got a pretty large amount of inventory stuff, so I don't know if I'll be able to crack all these in one go. I'm gonna have to go turn in some stuff over at the library. It's a dwarf gadget. Go, go, gadget, rocket, fingertips. 5 iron ore. 1 copper ore. 3 coal. 1 tip of a sword. Neptunite, aka Neptunite. 1 very phallic red-looking thing. It's got a crack in the middle. And 1 purple lump called obsidian. Now, are any of those good to go turn into Gunthy? Got that already. Okay, we got 1 for Gunther, 2 for Gunther, 4 for Gunther. Ooh, that is a good amount. We might end up getting, I forget how many more we needed. I feel like I needed 6 more items. Is that how many we counted? Oh, so people learning. Of course, I've been decking out the library with all the random gifts they give us. Oof, no reward, maybe not. I don't know if you get a reward at that tier of that when you hit the tier needed for the to get the sewer key, which I think it's 30. Was it 30 or 40? I won't look it up because it's not really all that relevant. Okay, also, is Haley at the beach right now? It's 12:50 p.m. on a Wednesday. Oh no, she chills at home all day on Wednesday. Okay. So we'll go talk to her last, actually, because we'll go check Go check all this crap first. Come back to check Gus in a second. Let's just do this. Got some bread from Evelyn. Hey, don't throw out delicious cooked bread if you don't want me to dig through there. Pam wants a super cucumber. You're not getting it, Pam. Dude, Pam's definitely not getting a super cucumber. Jaws' birthday yesterday. Or tomorrow. Yesterday. Whatever. Okay, come on, Gus. Dude, good. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Ah, fried mushroom, and only one of them. Bummer. Here, let's do this now, though. Let's buy a bunch of salad, because I only have 3 more of those. Do I want to buy salad? Maybe I won't buy salad yet, because that's going to knock into quite a bit of my gold. And I do have some random options at home that we can utilize, so let's do that first. We won't buy this stuff yet. But then we will. Won't buy anything yet, but then we will end up buying it. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Possibly. I will buy some salad. Check trash cans. Whoa! Threw that thing off there. What's up, Haley? What are you doing? It's so hot today. I wish I had some ice cream. Yeah, does she like? I think she doesn't even like ice cream, dude. Oh, no, yeah, she does. Everybody loves any of the food items. Any of the cooked food items are what they call universal likes. So typically, pretty much, if you gave her an ice cream, she would like it. But it's not as good as giving her a silver quality or a gold quality liked foraging item, which is why, again, those daffodils are so big on our list of desirables at the beginning. Doesn't rain much in the summer, does it? Yeah, I know. Dude, you telling me I have to sit here and wait out the rain so I can marry your sister, dude. I know all about it. I can tell you all about it. Okay, so we talked to Haley. We didn't check the trash can up by Joja Cola again, but then I don't think that really matters. No gift necessary for her today because we didn't find anything loved yet, and we're gonna wait as long as possible to get in that extra little bit of points. Let's grab this. Probably waste of time down here grabbing this sweet pea compared to how much money I could make in the mines with that much time. You know. What's this? We got some good growth up at our rock farm up there. Clear a couple little items while on our way up. Doesn't hurt. We'll get lucky and find something sweet in there. Who knows? Again, we're going to sell, well, all of this. We're going to sell pretty much everything. Not the bread, because I think I'm going to start saving, maybe, like, see, these items, maybe we can, these are good. These are great food or energy and health recovery stuff. So I'll save them. Again, I don't think I really need... Why am I saving any of this? Sell. Yeah, sell it all. Except for the cave carrots. And the fish, you save a couple of those just in case somebody asks for them. I'm not sure if those are even seasonally appropriate anymore, but... we don't need those. I'm not going to need any of this. I'll save the wood and I'll save some stone. Keep that on us, actually. Really not going to need that much sap. Let's just keep 20 of those. Hardwood, I know I'm not going to use either, but it's so hard to get rid of that stuff. Let's see, we have enough to make another 5 gold bars, which is great. Now, dude, see, once you get your gold bar production going, which maybe we should build some more furnace if we can, which is, what is it, 30? 20 copper ore. Maybe that's why I was saving the copper ore, because we should be building, that's what we should really be doing, is building more of those furnaces so we can just have a huge amount of bar productions going on, because I mean, we're getting a lot of gold. We're ended up with a lot of gold right now. Yeah, and everything here we can sell. Everything else except for those bombs and the chocolate cake, which I'm going to bring up to the mines with us. Sell, 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 sell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, not the iron. Slow down, buddy. Put all that ore back over here where it belongs. And then those food items will bring up to the mine with us to utilize. Let's go. Mine the rest of the day, dude. That's how that works. What's up, Random Full? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're ready to do it up. Do the do. Do. That we do. Keeping the bomb on me. Okay, food items we can just store in here. I will utilize those bug steaks until we run out. No reason to muck up our... Let's go to 110. Let's go like 110 through... This might be the better... I don't know if like the lower we go, the more likely gold is. I forget what the difference between like this floor change is going to give me. Yeah, I hope you are. Yeah, I hope you are having a better week than last we spoke. Although I know you said you did say that your weekend turned around, so I hope that was true. And yeah, I hope this week's going better. Oh, for sure. No fun to no have a good week. Drop a strange fun, dude. Oh wait, we have a staircase up here, by the way. We can just go straight in. And I'm taking note of how much different loot we're getting on these floors versus our 100 to below. It actually does feel like this is a little bit more saturated in stuff, but again, kind of randomized. Oof, dude, I can't take those hits. As I get hit again. Crack that guy. Okay, there's our stairs. There's our escape route. But there was some better stuff up here, so let's keep going. Also, I'm gonna take a bug steak now. Get ahead of it. Crack these barrels, because guess what we found in the barrel last time was a freaking better weapon, and I'm gonna continue. Okay, let's just go. I'm not gonna deal with these bats. Even though I think doing that whole bat battle last time we had one of those was like the reason we leveled up our fighting skill. Oh, schnitzel. And another diamond node. I think this is actually a good spot for a bomb. No, yeah, why not, dude? Why not? If I don't use it, I just will end up not using it. Should have probably killed this slime before... This little choo-choo, rather. I should have killed him before I used that bomb, because then we would have... Again, then you have the higher probability of finding the staircases. Staircase. And also, remember, yeah, we can just jump into a staircase if we need to. Wait, I'm good. 11 p.m. I should be asleep for school, but who needs sleep? You are in a good group of people. If you have trouble sleeping, this is a good group. Well, at least I have a lot of trouble sleeping, Randomful, so you're in good company, my friend. And yeah, who needs sleep? You could be, you know, I wish I was one of those people that like did not need very much sleep and that was the reason I have so much trouble sleeping. It's not the case though. Because I definitely need like a good 8 hours a day. And I could just never fall asleep. I like never fall asleep easy. Narcoleptic, so it makes a difference how much I sleep. I feel it. Oh, ignorant. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like I've read that some people are just genetically predisposed to not need anywhere near as much sleep. And I'm like, oh, I wish I was one of those people. I really wish I was. It's like painful to wake up in the morning. Never have enough sleep. Always trying to catch up. But yeah, good. You're good company, Randall. But anyway, sorry you can't sleep. If I know it's very frustrating. I obviously know, and I would never wish it upon anybody, not even my worst enemy. Let's build a staircase too, because I can't find stairs, and we're spending too much time on this floor that has nothing on it. Also got that nice warp totem to the farm we can utilize one of these days. Oh, this is a terrible floor as well. Let's actually go out and let's go back up to 100 and do our little 100 down. Also, I do not like how much energy or health that I have. When the music finally kicked back in. Beautiful. Ruby, I'll take that. Maybe some more bombs from this guy. No, crab. And he gave me a staircase. It's hard to fall asleep, especially while being on my phone. Yeah, that is definitely a big sleep advice tactic that I have. No, I've known it my whole. I mean, it's not just phone. I mean, it's screens in general, but you're really not supposed to have any screen in front of your face for like a few hours before you actually want to go to bed. Honestly, that has not seemed to make any difference in my life, but because there are times when I'm sitting, I'm watching something, and I will feel tired, and then I will fall asleep. And then there's times when it might be keeping me up. I don't know. It's like it doesn't seem to be all that much of a difference. But yeah, it's supposed to not be a steady kind of device. Easier said than done. Oh shit, we got a boss right there, and we got a bunch of loot right here. Let's bomb this spot. Ooh, this is gonna be I'm taking a bug steak now because I know my health is gonna get low. Also, I don't even know if we'll be able to deal with all this before we have to just leave. Okay. Schnitzel, dude. Okay. Taking another bug steak. There's our bug steak. Gone. Oh shit! Oh, burglar shank. Oh, I was so hoping that'd be a really, really sweet weapon, but the fact that we got the steel falchion is like, how could I expect anything better? Hashtag mobile delay. The reason is because getting light, especially blue light, makes you awake because your brain thinks it's right. Yeah, like, and your body won't produce melatonin if you don't have a good sleep cycle because it doesn't know when it's supposed to be keeping you up and when you're supposed to be going to sleep. I've kind of given up, and I've kind of just accepted the fact that, like, it's like, hey, some nights you're just not gonna sleep. And what my mom would always tell me when I was a kid, I'd have so much trouble sleeping, and I'd be like, I can't sleep, you know, I'm just laying here and I can't sleep. And then my mom would always be like, hey, you know, it's good to just lay there and relax too. So just lay there and relax, you know, don't try to sleep, just try to relax, just try to think of whatever the hell you want, and just try to relax a little bit. This is kind of a paraphrasing of a different quote that I really love, but one of my quotes that I thought of, I mean, maybe I can say it's my quote, whatever, paraphrasing, I guess. But what I like to say to myself is, like, just because I'm not going to sleep tonight doesn't mean I'm not going to dream. And I sit there and I'll just think about, again, whatever the hell I want, whatever I got plans I want to make, you know, videos I want to edit or whatever, games I want to play. things I want to do. Just sit there and think about all that kind of cool stuff. Don't even worry about sleeping, you know, just relax your body. Just try to take some deep breaths and relax. That's all I do. That's all I try to do now. And if I can't sleep, I can't sleep. Although it's still very frustrating. Gotta be honest. I should try that after the stream. Yeah, just don't worry about actually sleeping. Cause like that is, I think what really stresses me out is that I keep thinking about how I'm not sleeping. You know, it's like as soon as that's what you're trying to do, it becomes the most difficult thing to do. It's like you just psych yourself out or something like that. So yeah, you know, whenever you can't sleep, just try to remember. Now maybe you don't need to sleep. Maybe that's your body telling you, which is, you know, could definitely be the case. Like you don't, you know, you got plenty of rest, and you're now gonna be awake for as long as your body wants you to. And try not to stress. Just try not to stress about it. Also, check this out. We can make another one of our furnaces. Remember when I blew up? Who was on the stream when I blew up all the furnaces? It was great. It was a fun night. It was like the most disappointing, like right at the end of the stream. Right at the end of the stream. Blew up every single one of the furnaces that I like built 3 that day. I'm selling this hardwood. We're not going to use that hardwood, dude. Okay. Let's talk to the cat, and then we'll do... I talked to the cat already today. Checklist. We talked to Haley. Yes. Check the trash cans. Yes. We checked Gus's stock. Yes. We did not need to gift Haley today because we're waiting for the latest Saturday to get a One More Love gift. And that's it. We're good to go, dude. Go to sleep, buddy. See how easy that is? My character doesn't have trouble sleeping. You just click a button and it's good. Dude, how cool would that be? I need to sleep now. Click. Sleeping. Level 8 mining. I'm stoked on that. Relaxing makes me sleep. Yeah. I'm thinking about my next viral video. Yeah, exactly, dude. This game looks like The Escapists. Yeah, dude. Have you played? Did you say you'd played this Random Flow? I forgot if you mentioned that you had played this or not. Dude, we can totally fix the bus, by the way. Let's go fix the freaking bus today. I think I have enough money now. No, we needed 40,000. Never mind. That's way off. What am I talking about? Maybe tomorrow, though, we can fix that bus. We need 40,000, and I'm not going to... I think I wouldn't do it unless I have 50,000 in the bank, because one, I want 5,000 to buy the pendant, and then another 5,000 just to buy a stack of loved gifts if they pop up. But yeah, once we get that bus repair done, we can get to that desert. What's our rain gonna be like? Beautiful Sunday tomorrow, of course.
A piece of that.
Very happy spirits. Great day to go mining. Thank you, Johnny boy. Never seen this game. Oh, you haven't seen Stardew? Dude, this game is incredible. I was bragging about it last time. Although it is a very specific type of play. And if you don't like this type of gameplay, obviously you wouldn't like this game. But it's like they call it a life simulator or a farming simulator. You start a farm, you can build your farm, you can design your farm all that you want, you can grow what crops you want, you can have little chickens and animals and goats and cows and pigs and stuff. You can choose people to marry. There's like a whole friendship system going on. There's relationships you can make. You can marry. Haley is the person we're going to marry. Need to add more channel points. Oh, dude, we can... Stardew Valley, yeah, a platform. Channel points, yeah, wait, can I add channel points? Oh, a platformer? No, zero, there's like zero platforming in this game. I don't think there's any, technically, because you can't jump. But yeah, it's not surprising. A game like this would appear, I mean, like a lot of this 16-bit type games are going to be side-scrolling platformers, right? This game is like the closest to Harvest Moon, if you remember Harvest Moon from back in the day, random farming game. I loved that game very much. I loved Harvest Moon 64 is the one that I played the most. And this game has a lot more combat elements to it. So it's almost like a Zelda-type combat system with maybe a little bit more RPG, character-based development and growth, perk systems and stuff like that, or profession system, leveling up, things like that. So it's really fun. I always recommend it to everybody. I can recommend this game pretty easily, unless these type of graphics turn you off, then no. If doing mundane farming tasks are kind of a turn off, then no. But what this game excels at is giving the player a big sense of like accomplishment and progression. And it is like nothing is more fun than starting a new game from having nothing and then watching yourself level up and developing all your skills, getting all the new gear that makes yourself more powerful. It gives you that really good sense of character progression and growth. And it's pretty freaking rad. So I highly recommend it. Plus, it's usually pretty cheap. I think you can you get this for free yet? Sometimes I feel like you can get this game for free. That can't be the case. I think I'm thinking of Spelunky. I think Spelunky, which is a platformer, side-scrolling platformer, combat farming RPG. What, you fight the corn monsters? Yeah. It's corn. You actually can have, there's a certain farm that you can choose because there's like several different farm maps to build on, different challenges. And there's a farm that does have monsters appear on your farm. It's actually a little bit more of a challenging farm to play, especially on your first playthroughs. Anyway, selling the gold bars. Today's going to be a really good day to go mining because we had a very happy spirits day, which means there's probably a lot more loot laying around. Also would be good if we really were trying to dig deep into the mine, since you have a better chance of finding those staircases. We don't need that. So I'll take the extra loot. Lootable stuff. Not getting that super cucumber for Pam. I love Spelunky. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, we know Spelunky. Yeah. So Spelunky is exact same graphical style platformer, right? So not surprised you thought this was going to be similar type of platformer. I know I said earlier when I just started the stream, I don't think anybody was really on here yet, but I did mention I'm going to get back into doing Spelunky stuff, I promise. And I will do it on a Saturday. That would probably be what I end up doing, is like a Spelunky Saturdays, because it fits so well. And I know you said you said Saturdays are a good day to check out, and if you're my Spelunky fan, I will make that happen. So what do we need to do today? It's Thursday, so we don't need to check the cart. We have to go talk to Haley once. We have to check the trash cans, check Gus, standard stuff. Standard stuff. I need to water those plants right there. Don't want to leave the farm quite yet. Not quite yet. My favorite, yeah, Spelunky Saturdays, dude. Has a good ring to it, I think. And then, like I said, Spelunky is going to be the first video that I want to produce in the photography in media series that I know I've been talking. I told myself not to talk about it until like I had a couple in the bag or something, but then I got like really excited during a stream or something and I mentioned it, and now it's like part of my standard speech as I'm talking about each stream, and I kind of feel really silly that I've spouted off about it so many times and haven't done anything yet. Anyway, let's go to the mines. But Spelunky is going to be the first game that I produce that photography in. Spelunky will be the first video in those series, because it's a very easy game to describe the photography in. It's just super simple. It's just the one camera item, and that's about it. So it's kind of simple. It's kind of a simple deep dive into that photography in that game. We are going to go to the mines. Oh, again, I leveled up, so all my energy's back. Awesome. I will eat that spiced berry for energy and health when necessary. And then let's start, I guess I'll start eating the bread and the chocolate cake and stuff too. And then today we might have to go buy some salad, a stack of salad. Let's start at 110 again. I did feel like there was a lot more loot on these levels, but again, it's also kind of randomized, so like I just felt like that. Oh, gold bar, dude. That guy just dropped a straight up gold bar. Pretty sure, I don't know if you can drop iridium yet from these guys. I don't even know if these guys can drop iridium bars, but I'm pretty sure you can get iridium bars from some enemy that'll drop a full-on iridium bar. Which is insane. If you know anything about your bars, it's insane. I saw that staircase pop up here, so let's not waste any time. Let's just go straight up to it. Get down to the next floor, and we will leave the mines around 12. There's another staircase. Again, very, very easy to find those staircases on a very good spirits day. But I do want to, let's check our loot in this spot first before we head down. Oof, and there's a staircase as well. If there's nothing over here, we'll just go right into that. Yep, let's just go. Also, I would love some more... Ah! I hit him with my axe. On accident. On accident! Oh, come on. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, I got a bomb. Let's use the bomb there. That's a good spot. And then we'll go break open this diamond while those are exploding over there. There's also probably a good method of using the copper. See, there's another staircase, dude. Those very lucky days are insane. There's probably a good method for using copper and the steel to make bombs rather than saving them for bars. There's definitely a good... Gotta develop some kind of a system for that, though. Like, once we get to certain point, stop making bars out of copper and only use them for bombs. And then we want to build the furnaces with them as well. So I don't know. Okay, this is a terrible stair. Well, you know, let's see how far we can get. If we just maybe we can get a staircase quickly, but I don't want to waste time on floors like this where it's like there's nothing here. Okay, staircase. That's pretty quick. It's like there's nothing there on the floor. We should just have the staircase ready to go and just throw it down. But then I also don't want to waste the stone willy-nilly. 2 emerald nodes here. That was good. This art style is a mix of Minecraft, Terraria, and Spelunk. Okay, I haven't played Terraria yet, and I have it. Wait, did I see my new photography photo? No, if I missed it, did you post, is it on the Discord? I might have missed it. I'll check out Discord. I will check it out, which I always say, I always try to apologize, because I am so bad at keeping up with everything. I am relatively kind of new to social media in all its forms, in a way, because it's just, I've never been that good with it. And so I'm still kind of developing the habits of checking in and staying connected. So again, I apologize when I miss stuff like that. It is definitely not intentional. If I ever miss something, please don't let it feel like a personal attack, because I would never do that. Again, I'm just bad with checking in, which I've said before that I do need and I do intend on choosing like a very dedicated time to jump on and always be on at least like Discord like on, you know, Fridays from like 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. or something. Like I'll always be on there, and I'll try to check in. So then if people really want to get in touch, I have a good day and time that people know they can catch me, or at least they know that if they post something that day, maybe I'll get around to seeing it. But even if you see me posting on Discord, because usually very, very often the only thing I do oh shit, we also have to leave the mine to go finish. Look at all this shit though. Let's finish this area. Holy crap, dude, there's so much good shit here. What floor is this? 118. So this should always be what floor 118 is laid out like, I think. And so that should mean that this is a good... Did I get any more bombs? No. This also would have been a great spot for a bomb with those 3 gold nodes right next to each other. What was I talking about? Gold nodes. Being on my Discord at regular intervals. But yeah, so anyway, if I missed it, random fly, I apologize. Wait, it's on Discord. Don't worry about not seeing everything. Yeah, okay. As long as I don't... Like, one of my least favorite feelings in life is feeling like I've either A, let somebody down, or B, like, hurt somebody's feelings. I really don't like that. Shit. Okay, we're also supposed to leave. What are you doing, buddy? I'll get these 2 last gold pieces and we'll move. Although I kind of want to see what's down here. Another gold thing. Let's just go, because we're gonna come back to the mines after we finish our daily tasks in town. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Ooh, it says item for Gunther. We'll go turn that in really quick. Put those in there for now. That's fine. I was at Disneyland like a couple weeks ago, and I'm sorry if you heard me talk about this. I forgot Mothman photo on the Discord. Finally, oh hell yeah! Okay, I gotta check out. I gotta do all this checking. Oh, there's Haley right there, so we don't have to walk to the beach. That's perfect. We should also try. We should maybe try to time it like that. If you stay at the sun too long, your hair will get lighter. Totally losing my train of thought. Always losing my train of thought. That's fine. This is training. Training for your train of thought. Pop this in here. Tell me this is the last one we need. We got a reward. I don't know if that means Dwarvish Translation Guide. That's good to have. Not for this playthrough, but it's good to have. Okay, we talked to Haley and we don't need to give her a gift. Okay. We were talking about the Discord, and then we were talking about... Oh, okay, so I don't like disappointing people and or hurting feelings and or feeling like an asshole. So I was at Disneyland with my girlfriend, and like... It was like super early. Like we got to the park. It was like the first couple hours of being in the park, and we had stayed there the night before. Those cookies are a good get out of that trash can, by the way. Cross your fingers for a love gift. Eggplant parm. Son of a gun. Let's buy... I'm going to buy 5 salad right now, too, to keep us going. Early morning at the park. We went on one ride, and, like, a couple of guys, like, cut in front of me and my girlfriend... Or, like, get in front of me and my girlfriend. Like, we're all running to get to the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. And have used emojis. Use the channel points to get sub emojis. Yes. I'll try to get you. How do you get more points? I know. I think I can just like give points out, dude. Can't I like? Cannot cheer on my own show. Maybe my moderator has to do. I know there's a way. Points. What if I do this? How do I do? No, there's a way I can like give points. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, I've never used any, or I don't know if me redeeming is using them or not. Well, let's see. 70,000 now.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Doing
10
well.
points. It only costs 10. P points. No. Yeah, I used those 10 points, but obviously I'm never gonna run out. I know there's a way to gift those. It's 46 points. Hey, you're right. You know what? You're starting out. You're starting strong. I know there's a way to give people those, but I forget how you do it. And if my buddy Dr. Paxmore was here, he'd do it in a second. Is Paxmore here? Paxmore? What the hell? No, I'm just kidding. I think any moderator can do it. So Gary or John. Yeah, and also I think once I became an affiliate, I think the point system kind of changed somehow. And then I know my buddy Paxmore is the head honcho. I know it's technically my stream, but it's like my buddy Paxmore is the one like teaching me all of this stuff, leading me through all this stuff, and there's so much to learn. And it's just like I'm working on developing good content. You know, that's one of my focuses. I don't know learning. I learned the bare minimum to just get like Streamlabs set up and like how to do the small stream, and like I'm just like one step at a time, learning one little thing at a time. And so maybe that's something to start to learn how to do, is add those points for people, but I forget how you do it. Okay? It doesn't matter. Whatever. Well, I want to get you points, but we'll figure that out. And I'll get you points at some point. Well, hang on. Wait a second. Let's do this. Add points. Streamlabs. Twitch. I also don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it through manage rewards second, channel points, add new custom reward. Ah, there's multiple steps. I didn't think I was gonna have to read anything, guys. This is a lot. Just kidding. I just know that there's some kind of prompt. I'm gonna design a channel point logo later for you just for fun. Hey, if you design anything, I will do my best to utilize it, but never feel obligated to ever do anything. But I would be very flattered. Channel points and setup. Okay, hamburger icon, channel points under the viewer. I see what you've done here. Managing. Modify single emote summary. Okay, yeah, I was hoping for the one prompt. Because again, my buddy set up, there was some kind of point system we were using that I think we changed, and that's why there's the channel points and the regular points, and I forget why that was. It had something to do with like a workaround, because before I became an affiliate, we couldn't do one or the other, something like that. Mod can help. Mods can do things like mark rewards as complete, reject rewards, refund points, report reward as abusive, pause redemptions, clicking on the channel points reward balloon, typing in request in chat, clicking on the rewards queue. Okay, well, I'm doing my best here, but I can't. Okay, it's not as quick and easy as I thought, and I think I know I'm not looking at something properly. So, Paul does that. Twitch works. Yes, that's very true. It's the learning process, dude. There's so much. There is so much. You realize I've spent my life learning how to edit photos. I've learned Photoshop. I know a lot about Photoshop, and I probably know the tip of the iceberg about Photoshop. I know Final Cut. I can edit in Final Cut. I can edit a little bit in Adobe Premiere. But I know my software, my photo editing and my image editing software, and I know my games. I know how to work cameras. Okay, I know how to take pictures. This is all new. Anyway, I'll try to get you more points awarded at some point for everybody. Anyway, what did we want to do today? Where was I? Where the hell was I? We are finishing up our daily stuff in the town. Check and try more bread, dude. That's 3 pieces of bread we've had in 2 days. Or wait, is that two pieces? Maybe we had 2 pieces of bread. I feel like I got a couple pieces of bread as drops, and I was very happy about it. Okay, anyway, I was talking about how I don't like to disappoint people. Okay, so I was at, and I know I've recounted the story already, but I was at Disneyland. We were on Guardians of the Galaxy ride. These 2 guys get there like right before me and my girlfriend walk into the line, and these 2 guys walk in front of us, and it's like, okay, they really had to rush to get ahead of us. Okay, it's totally fine. Like, whatever, no big deal. And then we're standing there for a couple minutes, and we see them wave some fucking people over, and then like 4 other people join them right in front of me and my girlfriend. It's like, you guys really couldn't have just like told us to go ahead so that we could have. And I was like, whatever, don't worry about it. Let's move on. And we went through that whole that ride, and everything was cool. Then we go over to Star Wars Land. Also, this also might be out of order, the order of things here. I just got 4 ads. I think that's my hint to head out. I'm gonna see you. Oh yeah, all right, take it easy, buddy. I don't like disappointing people. Just keep that in mind. I reprimanded people for cutting me in line. A whole family. Long story short, reprimanded people for cutting me in line, and I literally feel bad. I still feel bad about it. I go back in my head. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I feel like a dick now. But whatever. Have a good night, buddy. Hopefully you get some sleep. But like I said, just try to relax. Don't worry about sleep. It'll come or it won't. You can have some relaxing, peaceful thoughts regardless. Enjoy your evening, my friend. I'll see you soon. Okay, and I have a lot of looting to look into here, or a lot of stuff to go over. We're going to sell those gold bars. Keep those. The copper, again, we're going to let's save those to build at least a couple more furnace for this spot right here, and then we can up our bar production game a little bit. On my main farm. Story time. Wait, what did you do? That I've covered up that part. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to shorten the story because I'm one to tell very long-winded stories. But long story short, I got cut in line like twice by like 2 large groups of people at Disneyland. And like I let it go by. I was like, whatever. And then this 3rd large group of people, again, it's always like one person slides in and then they feel like they can wave over like an entire group. Like if it's one person, okay, I get it. You wanted to save the spot for you and your girlfriend. Totally cool. Maybe 2 people if it's like an adult and a little kid. But it's like one person comes in and then they invite like a 5 to 6 person family to join them in line. And like I saw this happen for like the 3rd time, cutting in front of me and my girlfriend. Again, it's just like, we're these 2 people. They didn't even like, they could have asked like, hey, can we just go ahead? Those people were waiting. These people were trying to get with these people. Could have asked about it, done something. No, they just could go walk in front of me like I'm some kind of an asshole. And like I stopped them, or I didn't even stop them. I think I started just like rambling to myself, like, okay, go ahead. We'll just be the ones behind you then, or something like that. And then the one lady turns to me and she's like, well, we got separated from our group and we're trying to join them. And then I was like, yo, that's why they said to be in your group before you get in the line, so that you don't have to do this. Because like, why do I have to suffer? Anyway, I berated this person for a second, and like I could tell that they kind of felt bad. And then I was like, look, just go ahead. It doesn't matter. Just go ahead. And then they like stayed in the back of like behind us in the line. And I literally feel really bad about it. I know I was like 100% in the right. I know that I had all of the responsibility, but like I feel bad about it. So that's the bottom line. I feel bad about anything like that. I can't imagine anger. Oh, I mean, I probably didn't look angry, although I was wearing sunglasses, so they couldn't tell. I was probably not. Also, I think if you don't know my personality and you just come up on me and I scold you right away, I probably seem like a very different person. And those people didn't know who I was, you know? I mean, I had my camera on me, so it's like, how bad could I be, you know? Either way, yeah, long story short, sorry, Random Fool, I don't mean to keep you up any longer. Oh, he's left. No, just kidding. Either way, I don't like making people feel disappointed or sad or hurting people's feelings. And then, yeah, so if I miss something on Discord, I'm always like feeling like somebody's going to feel rejected or something. I never would want rejected or ignored or unimportant, and that's never how I would ever want to make anybody feel. Is the long story of it. Long, short, you had every right to be mad. Don't be sorry when they were bad. Right, yeah, I know. Again, I know that. But yet at the same time, it's like, man, you could have just let it go and like nothing in my life would have changed. So I just question it. I question it. So I just the case in point was that I still feel bad even when I know I'm in the right. That was the point. It's like I feel bad. Okay, yeah, sleep well, buddy. Good story, yeah. I am the best storyteller, okay? I gotta say. Also, what are we bringing? Okay, now we can just head to the mine. We checked off all our dailies, right? Good night, buddy. We're ready to head to the mines. I'll take a sip of water. That story was long-winded. I know I already talked about that too on the stream, so it's like talk about it twice, dude. But that's how much it's stuck in my head, dude. I don't like. I definitely never want to be the authority over somebody in any kind of way like that, you know? Just don't like it. Really don't like it. We're ready to head to the mines and then mine for the rest of the day. We got our salad stipend to keep us topped up with energy and health. Oh, shit, did I put a bunch of stuff in here that I meant to take? No, we just put these food items that, yeah, I'm going to use those. Actually, I'll keep... Let's see how far we get with the salad, because I can just sell these other items if we need to. Maybe I'll bring, like, I'll bring the cookies. I'll bring the cookies and I'll eat the cookies first, okay? Whittle that down a little bit. Yeah, I'll bring the cookies. Again, let's start at 110. That feels like a good... It's like kind of a... It's... Ooh, do you see that giant node of gold? That is looking nice, but I wish I had a bomb for it, because that's going to take a while to dig into. Oh, let's just get started. Let's get started. Not wasting any time on that bat. Okay, would love some bars from this guy. I see that shadow shaman hiding in the bottom right corner. You're not gonna get away from it, pal. Shadow shamans. Okay, back up and down. Okay, and you know, let's see how much money I make tonight, because I feel like I could build, I could get those mine carts repaired if we do well today in the mines. Because what did I say I would want? I think I said I'd want like 50,000 gold. I just want to make sure we have that 5,000 on us for the mermaid pendant. That is probably the most important thing. Other than that, though, once we open the mine cart, or once we open the bus, we should have access to a pretty large amount of... Just time for those cookies, buddy. We should have... Wait, did I drop a... Did a freaking staircase drop? No. If this doesn't become a staircase, let's just open one up. But yeah, once we open the desert to our at our disposal. The desert's at our disposal. We can just jump in there and grab coconuts just laying on the ground very easily. Oh shit, look at all that gold, dude. Did I get a bomb yet? Bats can drop bombs. Not that time. Let's see if we can get something to drop a bomb before I... No. Crab? No. I could have bombed this whole thing. This is like a prime bomb. Useful spot. Because like, look how long this is gonna take me. On like an hour of in-game time. Worth it, of course, but again, a bomb right there would have been immediate almost, and that is why there's definitely a good balance between saving copper and iron for bombs. Let's do another staircase on this spot because it's terrible. Got a staircase ready to go and a lot of loot. Oof, damn, dude. I'm seeing so much gold. There's a giant vein down there. Oh no, he slimed me. That must be how Lewis is ruining his pants when he comes in here and tries to fight him. Also, let's do a salad. My energy is very low, and I know I'm very close to the end of the day, but I want all this gold, right? So okay, let's head down to the next floor, see what's down there. I know it's getting late. Oh, look at all that gold, dude. Damn, why did I use my bombs up on those stupid, like, 3-node bullshit? Up there. Ooh, well, let's see if we get a bomb from this crab. No, come on, not even a crab from the crab. I don't think I have time to break all this. Maybe. Oh, wait, do I still have my farm totem? No, I put that away. This would have been a perfect opportunity to utilize that because I'm gonna really be pushing our time. 4 and let's go. I guess we'll forget about those other ones. It's sad. It's sad leaving gold behind, but it's you know, it's okay. Yeah, ooh, we gotta go, buddy. Ooh, see, I want to get home. The problem with not getting home sooner is then I don't know if I'll be able to make any more gold bars tonight. Oh yeah, I can make it. I can do it. I can do this. Oh, I don't have any coal? You fool, dude. You fool. Get inside. I want to sell those bars too, though. I got time. I can do it. Let's sell this shit really quick. Get inside, get inside, get inside. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Okay, so we had... I think you lose like 1,000 gold for that. Oh, I don't know if that was worth it. Oh, well. We made 9,400, so... I know I could have just put the stuff in there today, but it's like... You know? Okay, so now I think we can finish... Also, it's Friday. I'm going to play today. This is going to be our last day tonight, and then we will wrap up BTW. Good humor spirits. That's a good sign. So you really want to start those bars overnight, though, because we want this to be finished today so we can make more of them. I guess I'm saving this white algae for no reason. Let's sell that. Why? Why? Whoa, why? You're lucky I found you last night. Yeah, they took my money. Whatever, dude. Money's nothing, dude. Don't need money, don't need fame, don't need a credit card to ride Haley's train. It's the power of being a farmer. And we're gonna sell. I'll keep the gold stuff on me for now. And how do we want to attack today? So today's a Friday. We want to check the cart, or check the traveling cart down in the forest. We want to talk to Haley. Still no gift today unless we get a loved gift in the cart, or at the cart, or at Gus. Maybe let's go see if we can repair. Seeing how much money we're making in one day, I'm confident to go fix the mine, or the get the bus repaired today. I'm kind of bummed I got the well, I don't know. It's hard to tell how much more money I made using the larger backpack for this much amount of time. But if I hadn't got that, we would have had the gold to fix the bus maybe a couple days ago. But yeah, we can definitely do this. And even though I won't have enough money to buy the pendant for like at least until tomorrow, there's no way I'm going to get her hearts up to 10 today. And it would have to be raining tomorrow for us to get that. So that's fine. And then tomorrow we could possibly have access to a bunch of love gifts. Oh, this is so exciting. So let's do this. Let's go first to... We're going to go do that. We'll go fix the bus in town, up at the community center. Although I guess let's check trash cans, because it might be faster. It might be faster to go through here. Probably really no difference with any of that, but that's okay. Actually, we'll go talk to Haley. I think this is the good order of ops here. Although I can't, can I not get into her house for 20 minutes? Oh, Shane's gonna see me. Oh, maybe not. 9 a.m. Okay, we can't even get in there yet. Okay, bad order of operations, Paul. Okay, maybe a Haley quest, perhaps? I would like a cute girl to bring me a radish, wink. Sexist bastard. Sam, you asshole. You're not getting a radish. Oh, I'm cute? Thinks I'm cute. Jerk. Got a skull on my shirt. Yeah, let's fix these freaking buses, dude. I asked Haley if she would dance with me, and she said, "Ew, no." I know. She's got problems, man. Okay, you gotta be patient with her. I'm very patient. Okay. Am I being an idiot though? We repaired the house, or we fixed the house up, so that's not money we need to save. This is going to be 40K, so that would leave me 2,600. Plenty for any kind of loved gift at the cart or from Gus. And I will have 5,000 gold by the next time it rains to buy the pendant. Plus, we might get some sweet shit here. Quality fertilizer. Actually, we probably won't be able to use any of this. Crystallarium, that could be useful. Pop something in there, like a jade. Maybe I'll put a jade in there. I think diamonds will take too long to be profitable, to be worth it. I don't know what would be. Maybe I don't know what the most useful thing to put in the crystallarium is, but we'll figure that out. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need. Whoops. I don't need to see you. Cutscene? This house was empty for years. Yeah, dude. Set up freaking nice little office for my buddy Lewis. He is stoked. Okay, so now let's go walk down. We'll talk to Haley. I know we're kind of doing this in a weird order maybe, but it's just we're going to have to come back to town to check on Gus's stock anyway. Totally fine. Let's just go. Talk to my girl in here, doing her hair or something. What's up, Haley? Spent 3 hours practicing my signature today. I guess that's pretty silly, huh? If you say it is, maybe it's really cool. I don't know. You're the one telling me it's silly. I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth. Hey, Joss, I don't know you. Yeah, that's why I didn't give you a birthday gift. Maybe if you were sweet, I would give you something yesterday. Not into it. Not nice to me, though. Okay, fingers crossed on the cart. Fingers crossed for some cheap coconuts. Or cheap sunflowers. Battery pack, poppy, sandberry, tulip, summer spangle, largemouth, fairy rose, seafoam pudding, modern... Ugh. Like every single flower except sunflower. That's so silly. And none of these are useful for anything. Seafoam pudding would be gnarly on a fishing farm because that's like the best fishing buff you can get. But no. Okay, let's go up to my farm. Put all this shit we got away, and then we'll go back to check on Gus. See if he's got anything worth purchasing. How's our little rock farm here? Let's take this down really quick. Couple good things here. Not too shabby. Couple little things. Ooh, did I just hear the gold bars pop up too? I think I just heard those finish, which is great. That means we'll get another stack of them in. Yes, this is why we need multiple furnace, because if I had enough furnace to get all these gold bars done today, that'd be incredibly useful. I just don't know if it's worth farming for the copper. We'll see. We got it. That's another, again, it's like, we want, I should have like a number. I want 10 furnace chilling so I can make bars. That's the best option there. I don't know if that's the case. And then what do we want to put into our crystallarium? Let's just do, you want something that's going to be really quick, and I think quartz... Let me look. Let's look this up really fast. We got time, I think. Crystallarium. Okay, time to craft. Day, hour, minute. So we don't want something that's gonna, take an entire day. We want something that's gonna be a very quick turnaround time. So quartz, yeah, I knew quartz was like the quickest. What can you do? Oh yes, they put these in. Oh yeah. Emeralds take a really long time. So it's quartz, earth crystal, topaz, frozen tear, and that's probably where I'd stop. So let's do regular quartz. No, let's do earth crystals. Earth crystals are worth twice as much, but they're not quite double the amount of time to cook. So let's pop an earth crystal in there. right here. It doesn't really matter. Again, this is not the most beautiful farm I've ever made. It's not the point. We don't care. We can put this lightning rod right here, even though I kind of doubt we're going to get any use for that, because we're not going to have... I'm not going to use that much fertilizer so we can sell it. Okay, let's go check Gus. We checked the cart, right? It has nothing. Let's go check Gus. Which I think it's faster just to walk than take the mine cart and walk the other way, I think. Oh, today would have been a good day to go and use my warp totem to the mountains. Gotta remember to use that thing, otherwise I'm just not gonna utilize this. There's George sitting under the tree, heaving and hoeing. Okay, fingers crossed here. Spicy. That is a very good thing to get, but it's not what I want. So, damn you, Gus. And then now let's walk back to the mine cart. What's up, dude? What are you up to? I wonder if it's anyone's birthday today. I'd better check the calendar by Pierre's shop. Hint, hint, player who's playing the game, presumably for the first time since your first year, trying to hint at that for you. But no, I know my way around the town. My friend Lou. Town mines. Okay, we left all these foods in here. Let's like try to utilize these guys. Chocolate cake I'll leave because I don't want to add too much space in my inventory. Ooh, let's also... Here, I can eat the roots platter now and we can get that buff. Might as well have a damage buff going on. And we'll start again at 110 because that's doing us real good. Drop me a bunch of good stuff here. Actually, I'm going to deal with those slimes for right now. Let them chase me. They can chase me over here because I want to just get all the lootables. And then let's actually just create a staircase. I can make mega bombs, but I don't want to... Well, dude, maybe... Yeah, screw it. Let's make 2 mega bombs, so if we find any of those giant nodes that we were talking about, or that we've seen multiple times already today, we could just use those again, because that saves us time, which should save us some... or make us money. Should save us and or make us money. I think. Okay, we got a lot of enemies down here. I thought for sure that was going to be a crab that looked like it was on the sand. Shadow. Curse. Okay, let's just go. Next floor. And then I think the last thing we'll do... Ooh, see, like, this is a good... Is that a good mega bomb spot? I think so. Let's kill the shadow guy. Full copper bar. This is not a bad spot for this. Wait a sec, did that thing only drop one? I swear that only dropped one piece of ore from that vein, but that's fine. Don't really like where my health is. Let's take a spice berry, spice up my life. Damn, I mean, we're getting so much gold. Maybe mega bomb farming is a good option. Because, like, the we're not going to smelt all those bars that I have ore for, or I'm not going to smelt all the ore that I got into bars. Okay, this is also, again, good opportunity for a staircase. Let's not dick around when there's nothing good to loot. Just keep moving. And these floors suck, these ones that have like nothing on them. But luckily there's such a few amount of rocks, we can get through them fairly quick. Oh no. Bat overload. Actually, you know what? I don't like this. Let's leave and then go back. Let's just go back to 115. And we'll go down these first 5, or these last 5 really quick. Hopefully we get staircase here fast enough again. Would rather use a staircase. I should probably just use a staircase. Yeah. Got plenty of stone. Let's use it. Although, oof, maybe not as much as I thought. But again, now that we're kind of getting to the end of the wire of this playthrough, I'm kind of much happier using a lot of our stuff. Also, what did we, am I forgetting anything before? No, tomorrow we have to gift. We're not gifting. We don't need to gift today. Ooh, look at my health. Hell no, dude. Bread! Thank you. Just eat both of them now. Clear that inventory slot and top us up a little bit. Okay, see, now this would be a level that I should have used the freaking staircase on, because it's just taking forever. Worth it if those bats were dropping bombs, but they're not. There we go. Oh, we're gonna get so much. Hey, you know what I actually kind of want to do? Let's leave. I know this is kind of wasting time, but it's not that much time. I want to go start another. Oh, that's actually probably silly. Is it silly? Start one more thing of gold bars while they're here, because now I know we're also. Can I make? Oh, I could not make that yet. Barely need 3 more copper. Thank you, Johnny boy. Oh, sleep well, brother. Love ya. See you soon. Take care and take pictures. You know. Saving that mega bomb. See, now I'm like, I have so much gold ore. It's kind of like, why not make a bunch of mega bombs? I mean, I can make 1 more. But that's pretty cool. Okay, so then we want to save our void essence, actually. That's what is the reason for saving those would be. Okay, and then maybe I can get another set of gold bars in, potentially, when we get back from our farming excursion tonight. Just want to make sure I got a nice big surplus of cash. I see that only took like 30 minutes of game time. Okay, staircase broke through there. There's like the 1 shaman there, but let's just keep moving. Not worth the time walking all the way over there. On my main dude, I just buy a shitload of, which I will one day do a nice little walkthrough of my actual long-term farms. Show off what I've done, what I spent so much time doing. But on my main farms, you have all the money you want. Even though there are still things I need to buy. Ooh, purple mushroom, dude. Was this mushroom level? But I just buy bombs. I buy a shitload of pizza. I think I buy pizza, spaghetti, and I buy a shitload of mega bombs. And I like it. But then I'll just go through the mines just blasting like everything. I don't even really use my pickaxe all that much. Okay, there's a staircase there. Quick scout if there's not too much. I see a couple veins over there. Not really saturated enough for me to want to spend the time walking over there, so let's just keep going. Oh shit, look at my health, dude. I don't like that. Taking it. Taking the salad. Oh, see, okay, here's a good spot for some bombing. Ah! Oh, in my mind, that was like the Matrix. I jumped up the wall. I evaded all of their attacks. Sure, I got hit a couple times, but gotta take a couple hits to give hits, right? I mean, that's just the old school saying. I know it's getting late. Okay, we got one more hour here. Already have the staircase open there if we really need to escape quickly. Not really saturated, so let's just keep moving. Okay, this is a good floor, dude. 118. Good to remember that because, like I said, this floor should have the same layout always. And this floor layout does seem to have a lot more loot on it than other formats. Let's crack this thing up. Maybe we'll get a better weapon. I should know what the best weapon you can get in the mines is, but I do not. Ooh, let's get this emerald and then we will leave. Because we do, again, want to go start another batch of gold, and I don't want to pass out on the floor of my freaking farm again. Like a doofus. Okay, let's go over a mental checklist while we're walking back. We talked to Haley, right? Yes, we did. We checked Gus's stock. Yes, we did. We checked the carts. Yes, we did. Okay, see, this is already producing those earth crystals that quick. Okay, so that's definitely the way to go there. Okay, I should have left those bombs at the mine. I hate having them on me. You're literally inviting yourself to blow shit up on your farm when you have bombs on your person. It's gonna happen. It happened to me. That's why I lost all my furnaces in like the first 3 weeks of playing or whatever. Bye on that. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Saving the void essence and the solar essence for more bombs. Let's just do that, because there's no way I'm going to need that. First of all, I don't need that much money anymore. So that's also a good reason why I should be saving all of our void essence and solar essence from the get-go. So we can start, once we get to this point where it's like money doesn't really matter anymore. But bombs could get us through those mines. But then also at the same time, it's like mining is kind of irrelevant now. In a way. Okay, don't pass out again, Paul. Get inside, bro. What are you doing? Perfect. Let's go talk to the cat if we can. If we can manage. Nice, dude. And I am passing out. But I am also on the edge of my bed, and I did transition into the bed. And this is exactly what... So this is what we could not accomplish during those foraging playthroughs that we were trying to accomplish. This is the main point of focusing on mining, is getting the money, and we can craft crystallariums, getting the money so we can unlock that bus. And I don't want to... I'm not going to play another day now. See, we made 8K that day, so we have plenty of money to buy the pendant, plenty of money to buy some stacks of items that would be a loved gift if we have that possibility. It's going to be a Saturday. Again, I'm not going to play this day, but let's go to the desert just to see what we can find. In terms of those coconuts, that's the whole reason that we spent all that money. We don't need to worry about the gold right now. We got everything under control there. We got sunflowers growing. Those look beautiful. And then we're gonna let's just, we have to wait till 10 a.m. or something like that. Is it 10 that she gets here? Ah, the bus driver has to be present. Okay, well, we can do a couple things. Let's do a couple. Well, what could we do? Is there anything useful to do? I could check. Yeah, I could go around the town and check the trash cans. This, again, we're not going to play through this day, so I'm just kind of doing a scouting session. Which maybe it's considered cheating. Is it considered cheating? I don't know. Again, we will one day. Thank you, Gary. What's up, Gary? We will one day, perhaps. Okay, dude, we're gonna get a copper bar out of Haley's trash can today, which should always be there. Again, that I don't think it's randomized what item you're getting. That should every day, if you get that out of the trash can, even though I'm gonna turn this off and we're gonna reset the day, I think that is already in the trash can because the day has already loaded, essentially. So that'll be a good find. As I'm saying, it's not. We're just doing a scouting session for next time. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gary, dude, we got that bus repaired. We're probably gonna best our time, I think. I believe. Just doing our last scouting session. Let's go see what's up at the beach, Detective. Yeah, Detective Mosi in for the thrill of the hunt. Take him out. Take him down. Do your thing. I'm just curious what's gonna be over here because we haven't checked for a while. A lot of shit. Might be a good day to come down, but again, now money is not... Money really is of no object now. Because... Well, except for we need 5,000 gold. We need 5,000 gold for the mermaid pendant. And that, other than that, the money is slightly irrelevant. In fact, I'm tempted... Hey, there's Pam. I'm kind of tempted to just sleep. I might end up spending like a lot of the remainder of our like next session, next Wednesday. I'm probably gonna end up just sleeping. Because I don't know if there's any point in... Oh, so there's a coconut right there ready to go, dude. 2 coconuts right there. And they're forageable. They're forageable coconuts, so they can be higher quality than base. But we're also going to be able to shake these trees down for coconuts. I don't know if you cut the trees. I think cutting the trees doesn't give you a coconut. I think you can only get them if you shake the tree, if there's one already on the tree, right? I think. And again, I'm just toying around now. Yeah, I think if there's no coconut on the tree for you to shake off, I don't think you can get a coconut from chopping them down. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I will look into that. I don't know if I want to spend the time cutting down all these trees right now. But yeah, I think you want to leave them there because otherwise they don't spawn the coconuts on the ground, I think. Okay, we got 3, dude. 1 silver coconut, 1 regular coconut. Oh, and another regular. And then these, you can't, again, I don't think shaking them does anything. I'll just cut down 1 more just to double check. And we're going to get all those cactus barrel fruit, which are great for energy replenishment and such. Give me the golden mask. Warp totem beach. Dude, what if it was a rain totem? If it was a rain totem, I might have just continued to play this day because that'd be some magic. I don't know if you can get rain totems if you don't already know how to craft them, though. That's the problem. Anyway, again, now let's just go. Again, I'm not going to play this day. I'm just curious how many hearts will boost Haley to giving her that silver coconut. If I had any food buffs that upgraded my foraging skill, now would have been the time to use it. And I think I did have, I think if I'm not mistaken, I did have something that added to my foraging skill that I just sold. I ended up selling it. Let's go check, Gus. And then we'll have that in our head for next time, too. Omelet. You asshole. You asshole. Here, you know what? Since we're not playing this day, I'm gonna... You know what, dude? I know it's Wednesday, but I'm having a beer. Yeah, dude, drink up. Drink up. Have fun. Drink up. Drink a little, smoke a little. Drink a little, smoke a little. Have fun. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, give Haley... Where is Haley today? Haley will be on a Saturday. She's at the beach until 1:30, so she'll be walking up right here in 2 seconds. Stop, Haley, I'm drunk. Why are you drinking at 1 p.m. on a Saturday? At the beach. Coconut. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing, she double exclaimed. Oh, that doesn't even boost her. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait. We won't get the 10 hearts until next week. And then what was... I just really wanted to start... I really want it to rain. I'd love that rain. But the next thing we're gonna be waiting on is the rain. That's the next thing that will be a big waiting. Hurry up and wait. Okay, this is all good shit. Okay, let's just. I want to check the TV and see what kind of day it's. I could have just turned. I could have just quit the day and whatever. Clear day tomorrow. Okay, so that's good. We just want to hope that we get her to 10 hearts before the first day of rain because that did end up being our bottleneck. Was at the very end, it was just like this. And I know I'm getting way ahead of myself because we have 2 hearts remaining, but I'm confident. I feel like after this week spills over, that we will have 9 hearts. And then it's just going to be waiting for these, which, I mean, tomorrow I think we'll have a harvest of sunflower. I think. How long do sunflowers take? I forget how long. Let's see. Let's see, because it's been... We planted them on the first day. We might be, like, ready to go almost tomorrow. Sunflower. 8 days. So maybe by tomorrow, because I did use speed grow on those suckers. Which might be... Is it useless? Because it's like... I think speed grow says it oops, decreases growth time by at least 10%. At least 10%. So do you not even get 1 day faster if you don't have 10 days of growth? Right? Wouldn't that make sense? But it says at least 10%, so maybe it can go up to 20. I don't know how that works. We'll see. Either way, really productive night. That was a really productive night. Here, we'll close. Exit to title. Woo! Woo! Whew! 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 We got a lot done, dude. Getting that bus repaired was huge. So pretty stoked on that. Pat myself on the back on that one. We're pretty. Thank you, Ignorant. Thank you. We're pretty much like, I feel like we got this thing pretty much wrapped up. Definitely by the end of next session, we'll definitely have this wrapped up. I can pretty much guarantee that. I can guarantee that because we're gonna start sleeping. I'm gonna just start waiting out the rain and those sunflower growth. Maybe we'll like check the bus or check the. Maybe we'll go check the desert if we need to. But that was almost even pointless. I mean, the only thing that did was give us a loved gift to give her on this week that we just are finishing, which actually that could make a very big difference. So maybe that was good. Either way, very productive night. That was great. I'm very happy. We got a lot done. And again, we're going to wrap up our third session of How to Marry a Photographer. And then we can kick off our next one after that. Hope that was fun and enjoyable and entertaining for all of you. Hope you spent your time well, or felt like this was time well spent here on the stream. Really appreciate everybody hanging out. Really appreciate your love and support. I wouldn't be here without y'all, so thank you. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening. Tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be doing Zelda Breath of the Wild photography and Zelda Breath of the Wild. That'll be really fun. Same darkroom time, same darkroom place. 7:30 p.m. here in the darkroom. And if I don't see you tomorrow, maybe I'll see you Friday for Photography Friday and Fallout. And if I don't see you there, I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Hope you enjoy your weekend. If you can't make any of these last end of the week streams, enjoy your weekend. Please, y'all deserve it. Let's do some socials. Got to pop those socials on there. Full socialist for y'all. If you want to watch the entirety, thanks, Ignorant. If you want to watch the How to Marry a Photographer series in its entirety, you can watch the first entire 2 sessions or seasons on YouTube. Those are all up and ready to go. And if you want to get caught up with our season 3 that we're doing now, you can watch that on YouTube. And soon you will have all of it, because by next week we'll pretty much be wrapping up and you'll be able to catch from beginning to end. Also on YouTube is where we'll end up putting the photography in Stardew Valley video that we're working on when we're doing these streams, detailing, explaining the photography in this game, what kind of photo elements are in there, what we like about it and all that good stuff. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Also, YouTube and TikTok are the good place to keep an eye on if you just want to watch little short snippets of what we do here on the stream. Stardew, we don't really clip very much of, but Zelda Breath of the Wild and Fallout, we do have some pretty sweet little clips. Since we're actually shooting photography in those, it makes for some really great little snippet clips, and those are all on TikTok and YouTube for your digestion or ingestion. You can ingest it and then you digest it, right? And we also have a really sweet Discord community. If you want to stay in touch while we are not streaming, be a part of our community, our darkroom photographic community that we got going on. Got a lot of really great people on there. And we have places for you to share not only your real photographic work, but your in-game photographic exploits as well, if you wish. So check that out. And as always, preface that or suffix that with suffix. What's the whatever? I'm not on Discord as much as I should be, and I'm trying to get better. So be patient with me if I miss stuff on there. But I appreciate everyone giving me a break. Okay. Other than that, take care, take pictures. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Let's see tonight's stream. Let's like what kind of rating we got. We need like some good like farming emoji deals. Well, you got to have a couple Argus. Let's do 2 Argus, 1 Todd Howard. And then I'm thinking, honestly, let's see what kind of food item emojis. Not really many food item emojis on here. We can throw like some couple bleed purple hearts. And, oh, there's some chips. I was hoping for like a flower or something. I could probably get more emojis too. 2 Argus, 1 Todd Howard, 2 Bleeding Purple's Hearts, and 3 Doritos chips. That's a rating for tonight. I love you all. Appreciate you all. See everybody tomorrow. Peace.